Alright guys, I've had a lot of questions about this jar that I've been posting, and so I thought I would just show it to you guys and tell you a little bit about it. So basically I follow this YouTube channel, which I will link. It's called Life in Jars, and it's basically a guy who just goes around, and the simple thing is he just scoops water and mud out of ponds or local bodies of water and puts them in jars and then sees what happens. So you can, like I just went to Target and bought this jar and went to a pond, a DMACC pond, it's the local community college, and found a spot that had a good amount of like algae and stuff growing at the bottom, and scooped out a little bit of the mud and the rest of it filled with water, and this is what I got. So I'd like to go around and go to some different ponds and bodies of water. They say to use ponds instead of moving water, because the moving water is pretty clean and it gets passed by, but stagnant, like, cesspools are better. So I'm going to make some different ones from different local bodies of water and see how they're different. So I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see with the kind of camera I have, but I'm going to try and see if it will focus. You might be able to see some things moving around in there. There's been some like small worm looking kind of creatures. Yeah, it's kind of shiny out here. I should have tried to figure out a better way to do this. Maybe you can see better over here. Oh yeah, there's a guy swimming around there. Okay, so you can see a little better from this angle. But there's that is actually alive. You can see it moving. And there's little creatures moving around down here. There's also like a pretty big bug in there. Oh, there he goes. He's pretty active out here in the light. Now they say not to put it in direct sunlight because that can kill some of the organisms. It's just too hot and too bright for them. Some people will purposely like build them, like this guy in these videos. He'll take a shovel, like a little mini shovel, and just like scoop the mud out into a bucket, and then he'll go and scoop up the water separately and grab some plants and put them in there, and he makes bigger ones with fish tanks. But anyways, this one's only just a couple days old. You can see, I don't know if you can see it right there. There's like, I think that's a little bit of algae growing. I definitely scooped up some, but I think it got buried. So some of that's just gonna have to naturally grow. I think that's what this is right here, is a little bit of algae. And there's definitely one of the sides where you can see it more, just growing on the side. And basically it's just like a natural ecosystem, a mini ecosystem of, there's a bunch of algae here on this side. I don't know if you can see it, like right in here, growing on the side there. But the goal is for it to just have its own vegetable life and animal life growing in there, and then just to kind of see what it is. The first day it was very muddy, very gross, and now it's gotten super clear. You just don't bump it and leave the lid on and just see what happens. So I'll just keep you updated and we'll see what happens. Got any questions, just let me know, but I'll see if I can answer them.